Welcome to another episode of
These Are the Aesthetics.
I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. the ladies' favorite broadcaster, a.k.a. your favorite journalist, a.k.a. if you didn't see me in the picture, I wasn't there.
Plausible
deniability, baby.
Sick. Well, I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary Trust, a.k.a. Mr. Sneaker Convo, a.k.a. one pair after another.
Okay. Okay. That boy back in the sneaker game.
Slowly but surely.
Okay, what you cop? It felt like you cop something based on the statement you just made.
I did. I doubled back on the Aqua 8s that dropped last year.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Only because like my old 7 pair cracked on me. So like
it's a good excuse. It's a wedding gift to yourself.
To myself. And that's not even the most fire shit that came out. There's other shit I could have copped, like the new Vans just came out, but it's like that's something I knew I wanted for sure.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you still find ways to keep yourself happy.
Exactly. Man. You might see him on the next episode. Who knows?
Right. But yeah, man, how you feeling? How's life treating you? What's your existence on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. I'm finally settled into the new spot. I get to enjoy my weekends now, pretty much. You know, like when you're moving and it's never like, you always have to do something, especially when you move to a new spot. It's we got to get cups. We got to get chairs. We got to get toilet paper. Got to go to Costco. Well, bro, that's another thing, bro. Like, there's some people that go to Costco that's like, they really treat it as like the mall. Because it's like, I was walking around Costco and I'm like, I kind of felt like overstimulated and shit. Like, first of all, nothing's branded nowhere. And it's like, I don't know. That's just more adult shit that I've been dealing with. But like I said, I'm feeling good and I'm feeling like a strong 10 still.
Okay. For me, man, I really can't complain. I'll give myself a solid 8. Mm-hmm. As far as my life experience right now, if I have to put a number to it, I'm good, man. Family's okay. I'm still grateful to have a job, and like I posted this week on Instagram, like I don't really take it for granted for having a decent life in this economy. Mm-hmm. Gas is fucking expensive. The fact that I'm still able to get around, have a job, my family is healthy, and I get to come do this with you every once in a while. Like I'm blessed, man. I'm good. I'm an 8. I'm good, man. And that's solid. I'm adding more aesthetics, if you will, to the crib. You feel me? I'm slowly but surely furnishing the crib. The only thing I'm missing is a woman's touch. I mean, that's only because I'm not currently in love right now, but I feel like it's coming.
That's an ad.
I know eventually you was going to say something about that. It's really not an ad. It's really more so like I'm proud of myself because, you know, most women think we don't have style. Oh, yo, you really decorated your place yourself. Like,
but I know woman brain. Even if I did see him with somebody, no one's living there, so that means he's still available. I know what you did.
It's not even that at all. But whatever.
It's cool. It's cool.
But I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm happy to be back here. It's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
Like I remember when news used to break out like every other day or after a few days, but now we got fucking headlines after headlines.
Exactly.
The Shade Room has been on fire. New York Times has been on fire. U.S. Daily has been on fire.
Because like even like with Cheech is like, I know we were debating like, should we record this week or next week? I know I got my honeymoon coming up, but it's like there's just so much shit that's like popped up where it's like I don't want it to make it feel like all the way old news by the time we get to it. So it's like might as well touch on it, but. That's for like the meat and potatoes of the episode because we not saying we're starting something new, but we're bringing back something that we started originally with the podcast that has been requested by multiple people. So this show is actually titled "These Are the Aesthetics."
Correct.
So we're kind of getting started back into talking about aesthetics.
For sure.
Aesthetics that we like.
Some of the things we enjoy, some of the things we like. It could be a piece of jewelry. It could be furniture. It could be clothing. It could be lifestyle shit. Yes. There's a lot of things that we're into and. Again, we're here to give opinions that nobody asked for, but we're here to share some of our, some of the things that we find interesting and that we love with you, and hopefully you appreciate it and you resonate.
Exactly. Even though we appreciate a lot of aesthetics, the aesthetics that me and Cheech got cool over is just fashion and sneakers.
For sure.
And it has been requested by multiple people just to talk about the stuff that like we wear on the podcast.
For sure.
So,
And before we get into this, let me say one more thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna give this segment a nickname or an AKA. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Because I know we're gonna get a lot of the fashion police.
Yes.
A lot of the people behind the keyboards that's gonna just try to rip us to shreds. Like this is all passion for us.
Yes.
We're not telling you what to do with your life, what to do with your money. These are just our opinions.
Yes.
That's it.
Exactly. But real quick, just like pretty much like what I'm wearing, like for the people that know me, you know, like I love streetwear. That's 9 times out of 10. Like, some people can call me hype beast, but that's just my style. I kind of go more of like functional, comfortable. Sometimes I want to pop my shit, but you guys will find out later throughout the weeks. But honestly, just like this is pretty much a standard Gary fit. I'll say that's what I'm wearing right now. It's a pretty standard. It's like I have a Fear of God hat and the good one too, the MOB version as well.
Yes, sir.
The MOB one. And I got Apple Watch. You'll see me every episode. My wedding ring. It's a little bracelet my mom got me when she was on vacation. Good little throwback T-shirt. Watch the Throne, Kanye and Jay-Z
I
merch.
low-key got triggered when you walked in here because that's one of my biggest regret is not going on that tour.
Same. Yeah, I want to say shout out to Florida Thrift Man that hooks me up with this. It fits. It's like looks like it's medium on camera, but it does. I promise you, it does fit. Because I'm not really used to wearing fitted shirts in a while. I usually wear baggy clothes. I'm wearing the vintage Carhartt work shorts, a little like scrunch socks from Sample, and then I have on the the White Cement 3s, the 88s, whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I see what you did today. You came with more shit than I expected.
This is a casual.
This is a light
Gary
day for Gary.
I'm not gonna say it's a light day, but it's a casual day. It's uniform. How about that?
A uniform. That's the Gary kit. For me, I didn't really go too crazy today. This is a Mike Tyson tee. It's a vintage wash. I actually got this from Nordstrom. It was on sale. Originally $35. I think I paid $22 for it. PacSun denim, and I got some cool grade 4s on the feet. Nothing crazy. Yeah, none.
Uniform.
Yeah, uniform. Usually I'm in shorts and sandals or like, some Birkenstocks or something like that. But to record the show, we actually make an effort to dress up.
Exactly.
Because we are going to be on camera. So, yeah, man, we're going to definitely talk more about where we get stuff.
The shit that's fly to us, pretty much.
Yeah.
Our regular aesthetics that we
This
like.
is going to be interesting. And this is shit that me and you get on the phone and talk about 24/7 anyway.
Exactly.
But what's the topic of discussion when it comes to that part?
So pretty much just like just talking about aesthetics. Like one of the main aesthetics that me and Cheech really do love is fashion. So, but as far as like a good topic I wanted to discuss as well is that is what do you consider? Is there such thing as too much clothes? Owning too much clothes?
I think it's such an interesting question because I feel like how much money do you have? Because if you have a certain amount of money, then you can afford to buy a lot of clothes, and you also have the space to store the clothes. And if some people are just naturally into clothes. But I did break this conversation down because I knew we were gonna have this conversation.
Yeah.
I broke it down to 3 different categories
that
all intertwine, but there's levels to this shit. Yeah. So there's clothings like regular. There's the person that actually see something they like, they buy it. They like wearing clothes. They buy things that's cool to them, and that's that. Then you get into the people that want to get pieces. This is more of the refined fashion person.
Separating the men from the boys.
Yeah, that has an eye for this shit, that knows how to curate a look. That's for you. And then the next tier is when you are buying collectibles. Mm-hmm. Collectibles is something like a LV bag from, when Virgil was there, or Bear Brick. Fashion is so interesting that it could be a Chrome Hearts belt.
A vintage watch, yeah.
A vintage watch. Yeah. So So I think those three categories, yeah, they all intertwine, but
Yeah.
there's levels to this shit. But there's people that take it too far now that start hoarding.
Yes.
I don't condone hoarding. You can't just. I think you called me out on that shit a few years ago, cause you're like, Cheech, you very impulsive, and I think I
Yes.
got that from my mom, cause my mom, like, I got my shopping addiction from my mom, cause my mom could be going to church Sunday, something has to be new about her outfit. It could be a hat, it could be a watch, it could be a skirt. So I grew up seeing that. So whenever I had to hit the club on the weekends, when I used to go out a lot more, it's like, yo, I gotta get a new hat, I gotta get a new shirt, I gotta get some new denim, I gotta get a new shoe. And it's like,
Exactly.
as you get older, you got more responsibilities. You're like, yeah, I can't keep living like this.
Exactly, and I can definitely agree because even when it comes down to the question, like, is there such thing as too much clothes?
Yes and no.
I would say yes and no for sure because the reason why I brought up this conversation because I was talking to Cheech the other day and this is a blessing. I'm not trying to flex. This is a real blessing. I'll admit that. Is that I was like packing for like my wedding, like for vacation, and I'm like, and after I packed my bags, I looked at my closet. It looked like nothing came out.
And me and you took a break, and we laughed about that because there's a lot of shit we take for granted.
For
that
sure.
There's some niggas out there that only have 5 T-shirts.
Yeah, bro. I went to school with niggas that didn't own jeans.
Correct. So it's like to be able to say that.
Yeah,
The
and
fact that some niggas could even say, I have winter clothes, it's a flex.
bro, that is a flex.
Having layers is a flex. We live in Florida. The fact that the 2 weeks where we get a little cold front, you could pull out a sweater, you could pull out a coat, you could pull out. The fact that some people even have a suit as part of their collection is a flex as well. So
And even like when it comes down to like as far as like me just like looking for clothes, there's some times where I do feel like I do have too much clothes. Cause I would tell you the moment when like my closet was just getting ridiculous when I really started thrifting. Cause like when anyone you know that starts to thrift where it's like you get into that habit where it's like, damn, it's only $5. It's only $10.
Yeah.
It's only $4.
I don't have that color.
It's $1 Tuesday. So like when you kind of like you justify a lot of your purchases.
UOD.
But then like when you go into your closet, it's like, why did I get this? I didn't really need it. But as far as like with my closet now, like I kind of like got rid of a lot of stuff because I started to go from like, oh, I want to buy everything that's cool to really started getting stuff more like pieces and stuff. Like to some people, like this shirt would be a piece because it's like one of like a tour merch. Like some people, it's not vintage, but it's more a throwback. But some people will consider, oh, that's a piece because I remember
That's a moment in history.
It's a moment in history, like Jay-Z and
Hip-hop
Kanye's
history,
freaking
for sure.
tour. And I would say the only part of me that's like slowly getting to that hoarder stage is my shoes. And I really mean this when I say is like, I don't think I'm a hoarder, but it's like, when you collect so much classic or OG sneakers where it's like, damn, I have 40 pairs of red and white sneakers. That's not necessary.
Yeah, but I also,
In a nutshell, it's not necessary.
I also think though with that, it's not overdoing it because fashion is like an extension of your personality. And it's like, I never hear a woman says, I have too many mascara. I have too many lash brushes. It's like every brand have the same shit and there's always a new color palette to their thing. So I feel like we got our own things that we're into and I think that shouldn't be too much. But
Exactly.
I do, this is what I will say to close this topic on my end. The older you get and the more seasoned you are in this fashion shit, you realize that trends come and go. So it's a big mistake to just fall in love and go all in on every trend. Because I know right now, the trend right now is jean shorts. You feel me? And we will talk about that another time. But I was there when it was Balmain jeans. It was just biker denim. Yeah. Then it got to the skinny jeans. Then it got to ripped jeans. And just a few years ago, it was embellished denims. Now every kid is bedazzled to death outside. So it's like, it's cool to get one piece because you living in the now and that's what's cool. But don't be like a few years ago when everybody had 30 pairs of Amiri jeans. Because that trend will go away at some point.
Or Amiri-like jeans.
Yeah. You don't want to go in your closet and you have 30 pairs of the same color jeans or different colors of the same jean with the same cut on the knee, and it's like, bro,
Exactly.
at some point you just doing too much.
But in a nutshell, we both do own like a lot of clothes, and I'm glad that I'm married to a woman that doesn't judge me for having a good amount of clothes, because there's some women that do believe having too much clothes is feminine. Thankfully, I'm not with one of those.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, because I was low key kind of embarrassed when I was like moving into the new spot and I have to put some of my shoes in my wife's closet. So it was low key kind of embarrassing. So it was like,
let's get this shit over here.
wait, but she should be glad though, because I could have been one of them niggas with clear boxes, and
Oh yeah, that would have been annoying.
because low key, I'm not gonna discuss it now. Quick, I get to the next topic. Them clear boxes are low key corny, but that's for another conversation. That's another conversation.
I almost fell for that trap a few years ago.
Yes.
Because I think a good amount of them is fine, but when you go in a nigga house and
My nigga.
half of the room is clear boxes, it's like, bro,
Nigga.
this is your mirror now.
Nigga, this is the living room, fam. Let's keep it a buck.
You're right, because you walk in, you don't know where to sit. It's like, bro, okay, is this safe?
Oh,
like,
shoot. I'm sitting on a phone posit today. But speaking of fashion, like, I guess, like, since, like, he's, like, one of our favorite artists ever, Kanye.
For sure.
Very fashionable dude. He's in a lot of... He's in a lot of shit right now.
Yes, I mean, amidst his apology tour and
Yes.
also his 2 sold-out shows at SoFly Stadium in LA, he was supposed to headline the Wireless Festival
Yes.
in London.
Yes.
I don't know if it's in London, but I know it's in the United Kingdom somewhere.
Great Britain, yeah.
Yeah, great. Somewhere overseas in Europe.
Across the pond, yes. Somewhere there.
But yeah, a lot of controversy came out of that. One of the organizers of the event kind of stood up for him and was like, look, people make mistakes. And
He wanted the bag.
he clearly came out and said he struggled with mental health. I know he said a lot of hurtful things, but who are we as people to judge him, this and that. But Kanye apparently is so powerful that the people governing the country literally said, nah, we can't even allow you to come in and perform. And matter of fact, we're going to cancel the whole entire festival.
Yeah.
Because they even made that choice to put you as the headliner.
Because Pepsi pulled out first.
Yeah, Pepsi. I mean, I don't know who was still drinking Pepsi.
Hey, not too much on Pepsi. Pepsi's still hit. I like Pepsi better than Coke.
I prefer Coke because I'm an adult and I don't like drinking and I don't like drinking battery acid. But that's me.
Okay, if you don't care about your high blood pressure, cool. That's
But I
Coke.
think all
Have a
sodas
blast.
are bad. Let's be honest. I don't know why we even having this
That's true.
debate.
But back to Kanye.
But yeah, so Pepsi pulled out, then another big brand pulled out, and then the issue got all the way into the government body of the nation, and they had to pull the plug on the festival. And my thing is this, right? Again, this is not a political show. This is us just stating our opinion. But my thing is, and one of the organizers had a good point, it's like, yo, we haven't stopped playing his music on the radios. We haven't banned him from being listened to over here. Yeah. So why does it matter if he wants to come perform some of his songs to people that want to buy tickets to go see him? And another thing is, I don't know why we have to deal with the consequences of things like this when they don't keep the standard all the way throughout. Because there's people that came out and said racial things about black people. There's people that offended other minority groups that they kind of like turn a blind eye to. So it's like, I get it. Kanye is powerful, very influential, but it seems like these countries or these entities pick and choose who to pan out to be the bad guy. Mind you, I'm not saying Kanye was not wrong for all the anti-Semitic shit that he was on, all the people he hurt. Kanye was fucked up for a lot of the behaviors that he exhibited. But at the same time, we knew, like, anybody that's choosing to associate with Kanye, you know what Kanye comes with.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
That's true. Yeah, I can definitely agree to that. So my viewpoint of, like, Kanye, like, first of all, Wireless Festival being canceled and him being banned from a country, because it's not the first time, like, literally any country has banned an artist from performing. It's happened to Eminem, Tyler, the Creator, I believe Lil Wayne. So it's happened multiple times. But, like, as far as, like, the Kanye situation, it's it's kind of hard for me to believe where it's like just reading that headline that like Kanye is banned from a whole country from Great Britain because of like his anti-Semitic ways and like his like Nazi like admiring whatever. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, I'm not saying it's not like a serious thing, but it's like I don't know which one is more like insane to believe. It's like the fact that a black man really believes that he's a Nazi, or a country really believing a black man is a Nazi.
Yeah. It really doesn't make sense, and I think I wish they. I hate the oppression Olympics, and I said this the last episode. It's like black people, we dealt with slavery, and the Jewish people dealt with the Holocaust. We get it. Yeah. I'm not here to talk about which one was worse than the other. Let's just put our heads together and just move forward so we don't have to repeat some of these horrific incidents in history.
Not forget, but acknowledge,
acknowledge, reform, refine, do better, make sure we don't put ourselves back in those situations and stuff like that, even though our situation was, we kind of just got picked up. And
we still feel our situation.
so my thing is, I'm not here for that. Like, when Kanye said slavery was a choice, no country's banned him.
Nah.
And there's black people all over the world.
Exactly.
So it's like, now that he's talking about another group of people, which I don't even feel comfortable name dropping, it's like now all the uproar is starting. So it's like,
I understand.
And you really get to see where the money is and where the true power is when things like this happen.
But but the thing is, what my main gripe, and I'm not just blaming Kanye, is just like with the Wireless Festival, it's like, if you knew what kind of comes, like you said, you knew what comes with Kanye, and it's like, fam, I'm pretty sure you had to hire a lot of staff, a lot of security, a lot of people took time off. So it's like really canceling the whole festival just because of the fact that Kanye was your headliner and sponsors being pulled out. I don't know how much money they were bringing you, but it's like, I feel like you're losing a lot more money just canceling the whole thing.
Yeah, and you're hurting a lot more other artists on the bill because
that too. He's not the only one performing.
Correct, and it's like you taking away food from a lot of people's tables. Some people that could have been their fucking gig. Exactly. And that's how they were going to pay their fucking child support, tuition, their home. It's
even like, the people that perform at 1 to 2 p.m., you still get new fans performing at the festival.
Correct. At the end of the day, the bottom line got affected on the business side, and I feel like the bottom line got affected on the humane level because the little guys are the ones really getting crushed by this decision.
Exactly. All I know is there's a concert in Miami. I'm not saying I am or not going.
I'm saying it. I'm gonna be there. Rain, sleet, or snow. If Kanye, I saw how the LA show was. The top of the world shit, the globe on top of the globe shit he got going on. He's one of the most genius artists of this generation. I don't agree with everything he does, but that nigga knows how to put a good show together. He's a good visual artist, and he's talented as fuck.
I know there's someone typing saying, look at him chucking and jiving.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Some people out there still listen to R. Kelly. I don't judge y'all. I feel like everybody picked their necessary evil to live with, and maybe that's my line. You feel me? But
that's true.
Yeah, man. Well, jumping from Kanye, another person that finally graced the stage after a long hiatus from performing. Some people said it was some mental health issues that kept him away. Some people say it was contract negotiations and he was unhappy with how he was being handled in the business. Some people say he got married and he outgrew that phase of his life. But Justin Bieber recently headlined Coachella. And a lot of people were super happy, and it was a very nostalgic moment for a lot of people. And as I'm not gonna say as a believer, but as somebody that enjoys Justin Bieber's music, I was happy to see that boy back in his element, back on stage. And we kind of knew that was coming after the album dropped, the reception it received, the Grammy performance. So I'm just happy for him, man. The new resurgence of him.
So the thing is, like, yes, I'm happy for Justin Bieber and his performance, but I'm just letting you know right now. If I am a concert goer, if I'm like literally a fan in the crowd at Coachella, I'm pissed as shit if I'm at that performance.
Why?
You just tell me I'm just looking at, I spent $3,000 to be at Coachella, and I'm just looking at Justin Bieber that I don't even have a close spot of, by the way. I'm just seeing this motherfucker on an empty stage and a laptop.
He could have put up a better show. I do agree with that, but I think I read something about that he doesn't own the rights to his music after he sold his catalog. So a way for him to get around, you feel me, performing some of the music is playing it on YouTube and just doing like a karaoke version, singing over himself. Okay. So there's a lot of talks out there.
That makes sense.
I'm not super invested in the topic, but again, I know what success do to young people that come in this business. A lot of them end up dead. A lot of them lose their mind because of all the pressure that comes with being a part of this, or their parents forcing them to be part of the business. So the fact that he still want to get up and fall back in love with music and have the courage to go back on that stage, I applaud him. Yeah. I think that's good for his mental health.
Hey, good for Justin Bieber. All I know is, especially for what he did and the money you paying at Coachella, that shit not flying with me. Fam, do you know the prices to go to Coachella?
I get it.
You know it's like $40 to get like a pizza and not even like 40
Hopefully
to
by the time we go, we get a media pass and we don't have to worry about
media pass. We get VIP. Our brand is literally having our own little section on the side with bathrooms and AC.
Yeah, I can't.
Nigga,
you know me. I don't even want to be around. No disrespect, niggas.
And when we say niggas, we mean anybody.
Yeah, and not just black people. I like to be comfortable in AC enjoying the show.
Nigga, what?
But yeah, but I'm happy though. I'm happy that boy back. What else we gotta talk about? Before we get to the bullshit, as you mentioned earlier when you were talking about your wardrobe, the Watch the Throne tour.
Yes.
Again, one of my biggest regret in 2011 was not going to that fucking Miami show on the 14th when my birthday was the day before.
Or the Fort Lauderdale one.
Or the Fort Lauderdale one. So I think I didn't have a ride. I didn't have a car at the time, or I prioritized other plans. But we probably never gonna see Kanye and Jay-Z on the stage together for a long time.
Probably ever.
So that's one of my biggest regrets. So you could imagine how I felt when I saw Chris Brown and Usher going on tour together, calling it the R&B tour. Usher Raymond, and Chris Brown Brown. This shit was mind-boggling to me. I don't care if I have to call out of work, quit my job, find a new job, fucking take the Bright Line there. I don't care if I have to walk to Miami to go to that show. I'm going to that show.
Fam, all I'm saying is that, like, if anybody owe you money, if you have no vacation days, just go on the IG story. If the CIA wants to run an operation on black people and especially black women, they will be at that Chris Brown and Usher show.
Somebody said on IG it's gonna be the aunties versus the nieces. Because there's another nigga that says, "Bro, we can't catch a break." Because Usher is going to be passing cherries in the crowd. Chris Brown is going to be dry humping your bitch on stage. We can't get that. As a nigga, if you really have a girlfriend now, or you married and your wife is into music, you fucked.
Bro.
Beyonce, Chris Brown just came off a tour. Usher just stopped doing his residency in Vegas, performed at the Super Bowl. Now you got these, and you know the ticket is going to be an arm and a fucking leg. And I got the arm and the leg to give them.
Let's stay right there. You know what pissed me off? I was having a conversation with my wife.
Let me guess, she want to go?
Yes. And then she's like, "Oh, babe, I can't wait to go." Like, I said, "Wait, I thought you told me you didn't know how to speak French." We? Because we were having a long conversation about investments, finances.
Yeah, right.
All of a sudden, she's like, "You know what? Because I don't want to go if them tickets is like, if I can't find a good seat for around $300, I'm not going."
First of all, if you and her are going, y'all need a
decent
two. If y'all need a decent seat, it's gonna cost you $1,000. I'm telling you that. And mind you, you're gonna have to drive, pay for VIP parking. You know how Miami parking is.
Nigga, fam, them niggas sound good on my Apple freaking headphones.
Nah, you know you're gonna end up going. I don't know why you're doing all this cap.
Because I told her you have friends. You got a lot of cousins.
No, it's cool. But guess what? We have an answer to that. Hey, this could be your birthday gift. Are you okay with this being your birthday gift?
But it's in December. And on top of it, this tour is in December.
Christmas. This is your Christmas gift, boo boo.
And on top of it, you really think that them tickets are not going to be resold, man?
It's gonna be tough.
The fix is in. I just know that.
It's almost unfair, but I mean, for those of you who know me personally, you know my love for Usher. I used to steal that nigga lyrics to write letters to girls back in the day, and Chris Brown is a fucking new generation Michael Jackson level of talent. I mean, I feel like Chris Brown stopped looking for his flowers from the industry and literally start looking into his fans to really see his true legacy. And I've been enjoying seeing him get his flowers every tour because it's only gotten bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where the Super Bowl won't be able to ignore him anymore. Yeah. But I do think this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And this, I'm going to have a hot take here. This, to me, is going to be this generation version. Remember when Jay-Z and R. Kelly went on tour and had an album together? Yeah. Best of both worlds.
It sounds crazy and nasty today, but back then
it was the top nigga in rap, top nigga in R&B. Yeah. Now you got the new and old generation of R&B in the fucking build. Bro, I'm excited about the openers. Imagine if they have Omarion, Trey Songz, if they have Mario.
I don't want to see Trey Songz nowhere near that stage that night.
Nigga, if these three niggas are in Miami, I'm barricading my bitch. If these three niggas are in Miami, I'm telling you, if your bitch fly in, she is not coming back for a week.
Oh my God.
This is gonna be crazy.
I'm pretty sure, like, if we had to take a wild guess, some openers, I have a feeling Ty Dolla $ign probably might be one of them.
Ty Dolla $ign.
What's buddy's name? That's always with Wale. What's his?
Leon Thomas.
Leon Thomas.
I could see some strong
actual
female
singers.
Contenders.
Yes.
I could see Seven Streeter, her.
Coco
I could
Jones.
see Coco Jones, Janae Aiko. But yeah, you know they definitely gonna do something special for the ladies. So
hopefully
I think for different cities they probably gonna have different headliners to make it a Tank. How can we forget about Tank?
Tank. It probably won't happen, but if Party Next Door is an opener, I'll tap in.
He'd be too much in his mystique bag for me. I don't know.
Bryson Tiller is probably gonna be one
Bryson Tiller is 1,000% gonna be there. What are we talking about? But I'm excited, bro. I'm excited, and I'm telling you now, I'm gonna literally start saving my money now. Because what I'm trying to do is spend the entire weekend in Miami.
Oh, all of Miami gonna smell like cocoa butter.
Get a nice hotel. Eat some nice food, go out, bro. That weekend,
it's gonna be crazy.
I'm telling you.
But it's on a Thursday. It's on a Thursday.
You might as well Uber the whole fucking weekend. Do not come down here, rent a Ferrari, because you're gonna be stuck in traffic for 2 hours. Yeah. I don't care.
It's on a Thursday night too, so it's gonna be wicked.
Oh, Thursday night leading to Friday night. Oh! If you're in a relationship, you don't like your girl, make something up. Break up with her.
Oh, man. But we got to get to the fuck shit, bro.
Let's get into the bullshit. Let's get into the fuck shit.
FDO.
Welcome to my favorite part of the show.
Messy boots
time. There's been a lot of fuck shit happening. There's been a lot of things that me and Gary secretly laugh about. Let me tell you guys a secret. There's a lot of things me and Gary can't come out here and say publicly. So we have those private conversations. And out of that, we take away what could be PG-13 sometimes and bring it here to share it with y'all. Yes. But reports came out that Pooh Shiesty, a talent that is signed to Gucci's 1017 label.
But now fucking with Gotti,
Apparently. Lured Gucci into a meeting at a studio. And,
Gucci man love flair.
And actually fucking tried to fucking kidnap him. Robbed him.
Because
try to force him to sign a release from his label.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot.
When I heard the news, I'm like, that can't be for real. Like, niggas can't live like life is GTA. You can't just.
While on probation, by the way.
You just got out of jail. You got a hot record on the streets. Don't tell me you love jail so much that you gonna kidnap the head of your label like you in a fucking Tubi movie, and you gonna pull this off. Ain't no way niggas think this is gonna fly in the very United States of America that we live in. I don't believe it.
When I saw it's not even the headlines. I saw the reactions before I saw the actual headline. Is that apparently because like Pooh Shiesty had niggas in Memphis, he hit up Gucci like, hey, can you come over here? We need to discuss these contracts. Mainly because like Pooh Shiesty had like not a breakout song, but it's like one of the biggest songs of the year, FDO, like First Day Out song. And of course, who's known for First Day Out songs? No one has made more First Day Out songs than Gucci and Kodak.
For sure.
So obviously, if you guys didn't know that Pooh Shiesty is signed to Gucci's label, so apparently Gucci had some off-duty police officers with him.
Okay, so he showed up with protection.
Yes, with protection, with legal protection.
Okay.
So
I like what you're doing, because I know where your mind is going. You can't trick me, bitch.
with legal protection. So apparently, Pooh Shiesty has some niggas that to go from Memphis to go to Dallas, where Pooh Shiesty's staying. Apparently, Pooh Shiesty thought he was Suge Knight. And had some muscle with him, some of his homeboys, his father, and tried to make Gucci Mane sign out of a contract. And apparently one of the dudes, no one got seriously hurt, but one of the off-duty cops apparently got strangled out. And I don't know if Pooh Shiesty
allegedly took Gucci Mane's earrings, his wedding ring, $3,600 in cash.
Yeah, ran the pockets.
His chain.
So Pooh Shiesty thought that after doing all this, he was just gonna go home and sleep like a baby.
Walk free.
Sir, so I don't know if anybody knows this, but it's illegal
to kidnap people.
Yes. To rob and kidnap people.
Or holding someone, against their will.
By the way.
Again, that's a different charge as well.
By the way, no Dr. Umar. By the way, if there is any time to do this, Pooh Shiesty, I think a good time to do it is when you're not on house arrest.
I'm beginning to believe, Gary, that I'm going to have a hard take. Niggas that love going to jail, you cannot be a straight man. There's no way you're a heterosexual.
Took the words right up.
You're not a heterosexual
There's
man.
nothing wrong with that, by the way.
And I love I'm not gonna say I love homosexuals, but I love the gay people that support us that we know. There's gay people in my family.
We support the LGBTQ plus
correct.
community.
But at the same time, nigga, if you are making millions outside in the free world, you have a hot song, people were literally expecting you to come out and do shows and perform at Rolling Loud and literally be seen and do club appearances, and you want to be fucking Mr. Suge Knight like you said, you want to run with an iron fist like you fucking Trump, okay, cool. Go back with the niggas that is going to tolerate that on the inside. Like, you have to love dick or being around dick to condone yourself that way, bro.
Hey, that's how you rock. Yeah, like I said,
there's
niggas
no
always
steak
going to
in jail. There's no pussy in jail. You can't walk outside past your house. Like, bro, niggas don't value freedom the way I value freedom. I'm about to say,
there's no freedom in jail. You should have led with that.
Bro, you can't even get McDonald's in jail, nigga. Why?
So, and the thing is like, I don't know what pissed me off more. It was that headline or niggas' reactions, because
surprisingly, it was a debate. I'm shocked that people didn't. It was a debate.
Let's discuss this. So, Gucci Mane is like what? In his late 40s, I think?
Correct.
So you
legit for as much as I know.
He's been making legit money. He's a mogul technically. Yeah. So street
business
niggas,
owner, writer, philanthropist.
So street niggas was literally upset that apparently Gucci gave out a statement of or possibly admitted to being a witness of a kidnapping. Meanwhile, he has off-duty police officers with him. So you think that, a street nigga and some police officers was going to hold it down and not snitch or give a statement? Before you say anything, you know what this all told me? It's like, I thought like kids were like all innocent that believed that, they think Santa is real. It's like street niggas got to be the dumbest niggas on this planet to really believe that like, Gucci Mane is not supposed to give a statement as a mogul.
I think, I don't care what line of work you do. I don't care if you rob banks. The goal is to walk away and make it home safe.
1,000%.
I don't care if you work for McDonald's or you kill niggas, you go on drills. The goal is, at the end of the day, to go back home to your family or to a safe place. Street niggas will tell you that. So the fact that you think this nigga built an empire, have a white fat home, have small kids, haven't been in serious trouble since he last got released from jail a few years ago.
I haven't even getting a parking ticket.
So it's like this nigga literally been promoting fitness and wellness and positivity for the longest, and you think this nigga wanted to deal with this ghetto shit? No. And I feel bad for Gucci because Gucci have a soft spot for niggas like Pooh Shiesty. It's like he sees the potential in you, and he just sees where you kind of went wrong. It's like you had no other choice, so you had to choose the streets. Hey, you have a story. Here's a mic. Here's some money. Come share your story this way. Do it in a legit way. And for you to turn around, to attack and to trying to hurt somebody that gave you an opportunity, like, it's crazy to me. And again, here's the thing. There's lawyers. There's so many other ways this nigga could have went about this.
Fam, there's cameras.
Yes, there's cameras. There's witnesses. Bro, you could have hired a lawyer. You could have called that man. You could have took him to court. You could have went to Atlantic, who you have a joint venture with.
You could have actually be bought out.
Nigga, I would have respected it if you went to Instagram and called him out for giving you a bad contract. But you doing that?
And you know what's my gripe with street niggas on the internet? If we disagree on a lot of things, let's agree on one thing. The streets and the internet should never mix.
No.
Because there's so much niggas giving advice saying that, we're disappointed in Gucci. I keep seeing the stupid ass video.
He's a tax-paying civilian.
I keep seeing the same old video of I guess when Vlad interviewed Gucci back in the 2000s when Gucci said, I'll never snitch. I'll do this and that.
That's not snitching.
No. It's not even that. Gucci in that video is in his 20s. He's almost 50 years old with a whole family and a career. What the hell do you expect? I'm seeing all these street niggas apologize. Atlanta down. I'm seeing niggas like Tax Stone that has a podcast in jail giving advice. Meanwhile, Tax Stone, you are in jail. No disrespect.
Tax Stone still got a podcast in jail?
Yes.
Holy shit. I see why women want the podcast mics to go away.
And his audio better than us. But it's like, I'm sorry, black people let me down this past week. When it comes to the nigga shit, I was let down a lot. Because I really do believe that street niggas think, if you think that niggas shouldn't snitch at 50, that means you still believe that Santa Claus is real. Let's be real.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of, but at the end of the day, bro, the man got a family. The man is living a legit life. He's not in the street, so he doesn't have to abide by street rules.
Exactly.
I'm a business owner. You're not pleased with the contract. Okay, hire a legal team since you getting money and you rich and you flexing this and that. Niggas always got money until it's time to get a lawyer. I never understood that.
Let's stay on money. What's the next topic?
Speaking of money, Offset. Why allegedly are you borrowing money from a nigga that's twice your fucking
10 years older than me?
You borrowing money from a young nigga that could be your son, almost. Why? What's going right?
What's the story? What's the story?
Allegedly, there's been rumors that Offset have a bad gambling habit. Selena Powell tried to expose him in a few podcasts. A lot of people are running around here saying that he's broke, and he's not making as much money as he used to, because I think he's independent or has a joint venture now to release his music. Yeah. He's no longer signed to quality control.
Correct.
I think he signed under Motown.
Somewhere, but Cardi B.
Somewhere, but I think
Cardi
it's
B
most
bought
likely
him out,
Motown. But his music has been fire lately. He's been getting gigs, so I didn't think that he was down bad to the point where you would be asking a nigga that you probably almost 20 years older than some money to borrow. And on top of that, have animosity towards it. So allegedly, Offset was down bad. He was at a casino, borrowed some money from Lil Tjay, and Lil Tjay has been after his money for a long time, and
About
Offset
10
has
grand.
been dodging him. So they ran into each other. A fight broke out. Offset got the bad end of the stick. Ended up at the hospital. You know, Lil Tjay got arrested, and he got caught fucking walking out, making a kind of like a neutral statement, but we kind of can see who got the better of who.
Yeah, an idiot statement.
And yeah, man, it's just it's nigga shit. It is sad to see,
So, well, I'll say like,
but yeah, it's. How do you feel about this shit?
The thing is like, with Offset is like, I understand niggas got their vices. I'm not here to judge anybody. And the thing is, like, with Offset kind of reminds me of, like, the situation. Obviously, I'm not comparing him exactly like the person, but you saw the Diddy doc, right? Mm-hmm. It was very clear that Diddy he has a lot of money. He has a lot of wealth. He has a lot of property. So when it comes down to, like, him, like, saying, like, asking people for money or doing a favor and never return it, he can return the money. He can do the favor, but he kind of, like, likes the feeling of, like, oh, somebody keeps coming back to him wanting something from him. Correct. Pretty much. So Offset was kind of moving around like, I don't think Offset is broke in no way, shape, or form. Just off his not even his ex-wife, his current wife. He's still making money off her, I'm sure. So it's like, I think that like Offset is like kind of like one of those dudes where it's like, hey, I'm gonna ask you for some money, but I'm just not gonna get it back. And like he literally DM'd Lil Tjay, oh, if you want it back, get it back in blood. He's like one of them niggas that's like kind of has that bully mindset where it's like, hey, I don't have to pay you back, pretty much. And I'm not saying it's right, for sure, because I know street niggas that really act like that, where it's like, that's why it's like, oh, we've even dealt with some of our guests that kind of be like, oh, yeah, I'll pay you to come on the show, this and that, and we never get the money. Knowing damn well they got the money, but they just want to always feel like they have a one-up on us.
Yeah. This is why it's so important to not only surround yourself by people your age, but people that want the best for you. And I'm not trying to come on some high moral. Like, I have friends that are criminals as we speak. I have friends that are college graduates. and I have corporate friends. I got hood friends. I got friends from all circles in life. But at the same time, I know where to be, who to be with, and where to avoid all at once. Mm-hmm. That's me. And even if that slipped my mind, I have people like Gary that will literally be on the phone with me while I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be and be like, Cheech, you know it's 2 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing at that spot? I know you're hungry, but you know you could get shot over there. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. So I got people in my corner that love me that could kind of steer me away from that. But I think realistically the divorce, the exposure, the embarrassment, just the secondhand guilt from everything that has happened to him. Again, men, if they don't process the hurt, it kind of like seeps out in other ways of your life. Like a gambling addiction don't just start out of nowhere. You either start small and it got super bad, or something is triggering you to keep blowing your money. Like even niggas that is heavy into it. Like some niggas have lost their families, their homes due to gambling. So, dog, give that young nigga his money back. You feel me? And just stay as remain an adult. Behave like an adult. And you should be in that nigga corner giving him advice, giving him financial advice, but you partying at the same club as him. You in the same casino as him, probably chasing the same bitch as him. Like, when are we gonna have that conversation? Same thing we fucking bash Jim Jones about is damn near what Offset is doing.
But the thing is, like, with, like, someone like a Lil Tjay and Offset, where it's, like, they both make a good amount of money. Not saying, I don't know how much money they get, but they make more money than the average person for sure. And the type of music they make, you would swear they got it. So them going back and forth, someone being shot over $10,000, where I'm pretty sure they throw that in the freaking strip club with ease, it's like, it looks bad on both parties. Not saying who looks worse, but it's like, Offset, I know you got 10 racks. Lil Tjay, I know you guys. They're probably spending 10 racks as we recording this, as we speak.
Perfect. And more importantly, Offset, you got kids. Is 10,000 enough for you to be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your fucking life?
And you talking about also with kids. Lil Tjay, you've been shot before. So why are we hearing your name along with bullets again?
Yeah, it's nigga shit. It's annoying. I get it together, man. Get it together. Surround yourself with people your age and people that give a fuck about you. Because these rappers, they get these circles of yes men, you feel me? And literally they getting treated like the Pope, so nobody really get to pull them to the side and like have a real conversation with them. But yeah, have some real niggas in your circle, man. That's all I gotta say about that, man.
I agree.
That's it. I'm gonna sound like the old head right now, but I'm gonna say back in my day. When prom season was around, Gary, I just wanted a cool suit and a nice car, preferably my uncle's car or my mom's car. Like, or I would rent, remember limousines?
Remember limousines?
So it used to be like a group of friends, we all got our dates, and we rent a car or our parents rent the car, and we take turns picking up our dates. You feel me? And we gonna go to prom. It used to be like, the theatrics used to come with it. The proposal during lunch or at school, and getting the girl and getting the colors together and getting the fly jacket, and her dress is matching your fucking shit. It used to be this whole wholesome thing. Nowadays, prom is a production. Prom is the Met Gala. I literally have seen niggas younger than me whipping a Maybach truck to prom. I've seen niggas younger than me whipping a Ferrari, whipping a McLaren,
Maserati,
whipping a Rolls Royce
Bentley
to prom. One, I know you're not old enough or experienced enough to drive that car.
For sure.
Two, if something happens, you're not gonna be able to afford to fix it. And number three, what happened to fun? What happened to the thrill of being outside past your usual curfew, having fun and potentially getting some ass that night? I feel like niggas put so much emphasis on drip that, bro, the niggas are making it more of a production than the women. Like, I've seen the young girls, oh my God, I get to wear a nice dress, I get my hair done and my lashes, but the niggas have a style. I know kids that got a stylist for prom. And I'm not hating. I support it. Because I know it's going to fall back on your parents, but it's just like, for the parents, it's like, are you willing to go in debt to get your kid like a fucking Tom Ford Blazer for prom?
Fam.
Like, what's going on? Am I the only one seeing this shit on my social media?
I'll be the hater. I'm going to flat out say I hate these prom rollouts. I really hate it. Sorry if I sound like Uncle Ruckus or anything, but when I see these prom rollouts, it just reminds me of the shit black people as a community, we got to do better. We put too much energy in these prom rollouts. We put too much energy into baby showers. Like, how about the money that y'all spending for these get-togethers or all these gatherings? How about you put that same rollout in the fucking graduation? How about you put that same energy into a freaking...
The college tuition.
College tuition. Or how about you put it into a wedding? Or how about this? Like...
Oh, you said it, y'all. You going there.
Like... Us as a people, we got to do better, bro. Because I'm seeing all these rollouts of people riding up in these foreigns, rolling up in these LV tailored suits and whatever. And it's like, yo, fam, do you even know if the nigga that we freaking all gathering up to see his prom rollout, is he graduating?
Valid points. My thing is, too, like, when I went to prom, like, I was just excited to be out late night with the girl that I wanted. Realistically, I wanted to go party after prom and potentially get some ass. That was my end goal. I'm like, damn, it's a school night, technically a school event that I get to stay past midnight at, and I get to link with my niggas and be on bullshit for the rest of the night. I'm sold. Nigga. You feel me? But nowadays, it's like, bro, like, these niggas, it's a production. And on top of that, to piggyback off your point with just the parents being responsible, I think, especially for black people, we put too much emphasis on looking rich than actually being rich.
1,000.
So it's like, bro, you spending $4,000 for your son and this is not towards the girl dads, because I know this is like women dream about those things, and the most you're probably gonna spend on is probably the dress or the hair, or the makeup, or the whole nine. For girls, you got that. You feel me? Because that's something meaningful for them. It's a core memory, whatever. Yeah. But for the niggas, I know why y'all doing this shit. I know why y'all doing this shit. I know your little weed money didn't buy this. I know
It's corny.
You had it's too much. It's too much.
It's corny.
It's too much. And like you said, let's focus on graduating. Let's focus on getting enrolled in college. And then we could celebrate. How about we do a college acceptance party? Let's see more of those.
That is.
A graduate party. Like I wanna get to that, man. But again, I know it's gonna sound like the two old heads sitting back, because we unk status now. It's gonna make it sound like we hating. When you gonna have that crowd of people. When you have a kid, you will see. Wait till you have a kid. And it's like, bro, I get it, but at the same time, bro, we got real bills to take care of, bro. I don't follow the trends. Like I'm not one of those people that like follow what everybody is doing. Like, my son wanna go to prom. Okay, you got a date, son? Okay, I could let you get my car. I could rent you something nice, but make sure you back at this time, this and that. Treat the girl right. Make sure she gets home, and that's it. I'm not doing the theatrics.
I knew the game was fucked up when freaking these YNs was shitting on Men's Warehouse.
Damn.
Nigga, what?
Men's Warehouse is a state. Shout out to Men's Warehouse. If you'd like to sponsor this episode.
That's where I got the suit for my wedding. That's where I got the suit for my prom.
Yeah. Men's Warehouse is a staple, man. Nigga, I think for me, I got for my prom, I think I got a jacket from Sears. Yes, Sears used to be a thing, and Sears used to be open. I think there's like 2 locations left in the world. I think I got a INC suit, a baby blue suit from Sears. I got some.
Bro, I'm tired of y'all Haitians in these bright ass suits, bro.
Had some white pants and I had some Air Forces. And I thought I was the flyest nigga in there. You feel me? Ty Dolla $ign song, the shit he had with Bobby, B.O.B. was out. I got 2 of my bitches in the club. It was a vibe. I think I asked my favorite girl at the time to go with me. I think I had 2 dates for prom. I ended up.
I got turned down twice for prom.
Nah, I had some motion. I had some motion in high school.
All right.
No, I'm not saying it like that.
They go, all right, bro. I'm gonna stop the cap, bro.
I'm just saying.
Because I'm gonna get a phone call about this. That nigga, God.
I'm not capping. I promise you. I had 2. We could bleep their names if you want. But yeah, I had a good time, and I think kids, enjoy your youth, have fun. Go out there, explore the world, do as much as you can, be involved in as many clubs as you can. Figure out your identity now. Focus on developing as a kid, because you're going to go to college. You're going to worry about who you want to be, what you want to do. And some of y'all are not even going to go to college. You might have a different path. For what it's worth, have fun. Have a good time. Don't focus too much on drip and all that extra shit that you're not going to give a fuck about 5 years from now.
Yeah, learn something.
Save your money, more importantly.
Yes. What do you go by, man?
I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. Old Head, a.k.a. They gonna kill us for this episode. A.k.a. man, we'll be back after Gary gets his honeymoon over with. So see y'all in a few weeks or a few months.
That's hate.
I don't know.
That's hate. I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary Trust, a.k.a. Mr. Sneaker Convo, a.k.a. Not on my dime. And what is this, man?
We are
These are the aesthetics.
Right.
See you next time.